Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome to Anno 1800. I'm so excited to bring this one to you folks. This one's been on the radar for so long. Thank you first of all to Ubisoft for getting me early access to the closed beta, and please bear in mind this is beta footage, so it is not indicative of the final product. There we go, that's all me official things I have to say out of the way. So we are going to pick our person. Anno, if you don't know then, it's a city builder game really focused around trade, supply and distribution, things like that. Very fun, similar to something we played on the channel, but it's a little bit similar to Tropico, but similar to the Colonists, but obviously a lot more in depth. This guy, look at that Van Dyke. That is, I'm not. If I'm not him, I'm not anybody. Oh, we get a symbol as well. Oh, should we go like proper Templar? Proper like secret handshakes, one leg rolled up, all that sort of thing. There we go. Zati McNitra. That sounds alright, we'll go with that. Now, I am new to the Anno series, so I'm just going to play normal, alright, because it's all very new to me. So this is a sandbox mode. There is a campaign coming with the game, but at the moment in this beta it's just sandbox. Campaign looks really fun though, actually. I saw Corellis play it a little bit. So I think... Hello, Arhant. So I am going to probably play the campaign on the full release, or if we get it later in the beta, because yeah, it looks really good fun. But at the moment, it's going to be sandbox. Right, let's have a look what we've got there. Nice, lots of rivers. That's good. Iron deposits there. Oil. Is that all oil? Oh, copious oils there. Okay, good. Coal, clay. Clay is the first one we need. Clay, yeah, that's going to be important. So we're heading this way first, because then we've got clay and coal, clay and iron as well. Yeah, so from our dock we're going to head this way. So if you don't know, if you're new here and you've just found me because of Anno, Geekism is all about, we play a lot of simulation, we play a lot of tycoon games, but it's all about the creativity, it's all about the making it look pretty. So even though we are going to try and make it work well, we do spend a lot of time making the place look good, and that's what we're all about here, okay? So we need a marketplace. Let's get some roads in place first. So here's the road from the dock. I'm actually going to drag this pretty far over either side here to give us a kind of a baseline from there, okay? And then I'm going to have an industrial, basically like a dock worker space for some industrial buildings. So we'll do that there. So that's going to be like a few factories or whatever. And then we'll actually bring up the lines here from the dock to give us what will eventually be our town centre. That's going to be here. Now, obviously this all may get adjusted eventually, but for now we're going to go for something like this, where we can branch off in various directions. Marketplace is kind of key. Now let's see if we can place this down in a nice spot. See here, look, I'm thinking we actually get rid of one of those strips. So let's place the marketplace there. There we go. And then we'll actually demolish that. Oh, yes, I know our marketplace is, lady. We'll actually demolish that and put it back in here. There we go. Only costs a bit of gold to put them in. Now, 50 timber. We have to have a storage unit put in before we spend that 50 timber, else we're kind of goosed. And I know that because this is actually the second time I've played through this, because first time the footage was all funky, it was all flashing black and stuff, so I've had to tweak the settings a little bit so we can get it to this point. So farmer residencies, then these are your batteries of your whole operation really. It wants 4 of them, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there we go. Love how it kind of randomly picks one and they're all on a wonk. Looks good. Makes the city look really alive, I think. That's good. Then we need 10 farmers. That'll just happen. Each of these houses can have up to 10 in them. At the moment they've all just got 1 in them, but as we just kind of let the game run, as long as it's not awful, stuff will trickle in. People will trickle in. So we just kind of have to leave them to it for a moment. We can speed it up just a little. We may have to look at doing some stuff to make them a little happier, but no, there we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Excuse me. You're welcome, Hannah. I do apologise for burping in your face. I believe she's my sister in the campaign. I think I'm one of these ones that comes back. See, look, not happy. What are you not happy about? It's you're not happy because you've got no roads going to you, have you? There we go. Calm yourself. There you go. There we go. And they'll all start to fill up now because the roads are very important. They need access to them. Although you won't actually see them go from it much. You won't actually see them. They rarely actually sort of go back to their homes and out again. The people themselves aren't individually created. They're just sort of little peons to make the place look busy. They're actually rendered themselves. You can't click them, and they don't have names or anything like that. So it's more of a simulation thing. The roads have to be linked up, and you can see that if you click onto here and look at their basic needs to level them up into workers, which we'll look at doing later on, they've got good access to a market. They need some food. And they need some work clothes because they're all running around naked right now. So food is important, but timber is important as well. So we need to do a lumberjack hut. So we'll put one of these over here, I guess, where there's a bit of room for him. Let's go this side of the road, actually. So we'll take that all the way down there. How far can we go over before you start to suffer? There we go. So that's where you can go. We'll put a path in.
Game saved.
Game saved, good stuff. And then that needs a sawmill. So we'll bring it over here so it's not in the way. There we go. And then that sawmill needs a warehouse to store stuff in.
You'll have to supply them with the necessary, starting with fish.
Alright, so that's your basic setup there. So we've got resource being grabbed. It then shows that that resource goes here to get processed into lumber. And then that lumber goes here to the warehouse. Now, if you can build it next to each other, that's great. It literally just cuts across here. But eventually they'll probably have to come down and find somewhere else to go. Fish we need, that's fine. So let's get some fish in. We can build these. I love this. It makes like a proper dock once you get it right. Can that go there if the road's built? Oh, let's do that then. Let's keep all the dock together. So let's just get rid of that road. Did you not get rid of it there? There we go. And do the same on this side. Okay. Yes. Ah, I love it that connects like that. That is so satisfying to me. He's like I say, I'm so focused on that kind of build. That sort of stuff gets me going, man. That sort of stuff is what I'm into. There we go. So now we've got some fish operational.
Is rather small. You will have to attract more farmers if you want to make progress.
Tempted to stick another one. I don't think we're going to be able to get away with it on the other side there. No, it's going to want to come down here. I mean, we could just stick another one there. Get plenty of fish coming in. Gives them stuff to do as well, to be honest with you, because eventually you start running out of jobs for them. There we go. Early days, anyway, you do. There we go. Fishery pier. So they just get on with it.
I'm always busy, duck. The field don't tend itself.
The field? The fish field doesn't tend itself, does it, love? No? Okay. We need 64 of 100 farmers. We have little else we can do right now. So I guess the answer is to just put down some more homes, I guess, really.
My basket is flowing over.
Tempted to leave a bit of space there for municipal buildings. But we can do something like that. Like, there we go. Okay, and we'll leave that strip there for something I'll show you in a moment. So that should help. That's got a 78. To be honest with you, you don't want to build... Look, at the moment, these have all got 2 people in.
This is the way the farmers ride. Hobbledy, hobbledy, hoy. Hey!
Oh, good for you. She's content. She doesn't have any work clothes at the moment. But for happiness levels, we can have a look. So she's got pretty low pollution. That's good, because like I say, we're going to keep most of the polluting buildings down here if we can. Or, you know, later on we'll move them out. But for now, at least, the dock is going to be pretty much full of pollution. What else? Relatively happy. No, just you know, fine with working conditions. Island peace is good, because we don't have anything like that yet. Not very luxurious, because we haven't really got things for them yet, like here, look, schnapps and pubs and things. And the news, we haven't had a newspaper yet. There we go, village, that's going to be our quest then. There we go. So now we can do work clothes, schnapps, and then we're eventually going to have a look at pubs and fire stations and stuff. So, schnapps,
trust in humanity, eldest.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, good. Yeah. Now, should we wait for the quest? She's going to tell us. It's going to be the guy, I think. People need clothes, first of all. Right, okay, so wool. Wool farms over here looks like a good farming spot, I guess.
Don't even mind.
Let's put one there and one.
I got it all over my hands now.
Oh my word! Space is zoom out. Let's do a couple of wool farms. There we go. We all like a nap in the get out of the orchard. Oh no, these have got to get moved over one.
You need a warehouse.
That's the main reason I played with the cost of those not counted, because my god, I'm going to be moving stuff a lot. Now each of these you have to actually draw the farms out. So here's the sheep field. So there's 3 for that one, and oh no, we can't get them in. Oh no, that one.
If there are enough fields, we must plant them.
2, 3.
You a grain of my trust in humanity, eldest.
There we go. So now they make the stuff into wool. So maybe here. Maybe, oh no, I think we'll have a warehouse there.
Between competitors has ended.
Oh, trade agreements between competitors
It is
ended.
upsetting.
We'll have that there, and then we'll have a small warehouse. There we go.
Faces, I see trouble. Make sure their misery doesn't become a problem.
It was
So-
the size of her head.
Raise farmers' happiness.
Over my hands now.
Get them good and drunk is basically what he's going to tell us to do here. So potato farm, I think farms over here. Potato farms maybe might work well. So let's have 1, 2. Although that's a little close, because this will eventually be quite a city. Let's move it. Oh, yeah, okay, that'll do actually. Let's move it there. And there, okay. Let's get some roads over to all of this. Okay. Now these have much bigger fields. 72. I know there isn't. I'm working on it, don't worry. There we go.
Better do this by hand.
Is that your 72? Yeah, there you go. Was the same for you. Oop, 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 oop. There we go. You can use shift click to fill in little gaps like that if you want to. It's going to be a bother. Okay. You're full at the moment, are you? Oh, not enough workers. And no access to a warehouse. Okay. So the farmers will then go into the Snatch Distillery, which we'll have here. And then also a small warehouse. Oh, God. What have I been playing where spaces rotate? I must have been playing something where spaces rotate, because that's what I'm constantly going for. There we go. Now,
Oh, should have seen her face.
workers there, basically. The problem is we don't have enough residences, probably. So let's get another few of these up. 3 there. There, 3, why not? Nope, no. Now this here, you'll see, this is quite a neat feature of the game. This is we're in blueprint mode now because we've actually not got enough timber, or we did for that one specifically there. We didn't have enough timber to build these, but it still lets you place them down so you can start to box out space and really figure out what's going on. And now at the moment, the farmer's happiness is carb. It's -10. So let's just get these built up. The best way to increase a farmer's happiness, I've found, is for a pub. Pubs really seem to help. Now we still need more workers, so let's get this one done and put a pub in and see how we do for people. Oh, that's annoying. Look, what about here? Does fit, but looks a bit weird. Does fit. There, I mean, there is the optimal space, isn't it? Okay, so let's have a bit of a wriggle of some of these. There we go. Gert lush, he's saying. That fish pie smells gert lush. I don't really know what that means. I don't know what to do with that information. There we go. Pub. Oh no, not fire station. Let's get the necessities in. Right, what does that need to get built? 10 timber. Well, that's coming in. Fire station needs 4 timber. Should fit nicely there. Good. Now, the good thing about the fire stations, I think, is that you have to wait for them to be ready. You have to train up the firefighters. So you can't just place one down when there's a fire. So we've preemptively got one in there, which is pretty good. Over here, then, we're making rum. We're making everything. We're only 6 short as well. And farmers' happiness has gone up without the pub even being built as well. So I actually think we're onto a winner-winner chicken dinner here. I'm going to speed the game up a little bit, as we're pretty much just waiting for resources to come in. That's 7 timber. Tempted to get another lumber yard on the go. Let's see. I think once we've got this up and running, we might be able to hold off for a bit, though. There we go. There we go. Ah, there we go. I was just about to say, just like old times. Let's go to the pub. The pub, by the way, is fantastic. Look at this banging pub. Guy on the table dancing. There's a band here. There's a band in that corner. The pub is absolutely rocking. What a pub. I know. Now, we can now have our second level of people, which is workers. And the way we do that is to click a house that's happy. It's got fulfilled needs even. And then click there. Obviously, we need some timber. And that will upgrade them to workers. But to be honest with you, I'm actually going to hold off a little, because the problem is that when you turn them into workers, you lose them as farmers. So we're actually going to bring the town out a little bit and start to replace some of our... we're going to fill out our farmers so that we can then turn the inner city ones into workers. And we're going to keep them on the grid as best we can. But here, I don't want to start bringing out some farming space for farmers on a bit more of a higgledy-piggledy nature. So, fetid festering fields, indeed, mate, indeed. There we go. Okay, so farmer residences. What we'll start doing is just kind of bringing them in like this. There we go. And then maybe some over here. I'm going to make sure they're still relatively accessible to certain... oh, we had a bit of wood there. You can tell if they're working or not because they light up. So at the moment, there doesn't quite get the pub in reach, but there does. Okay, so that one... See, that one reckons it doesn't get the market in, but that one does. Huh. I think it's because they're not built, personally. See, these ones here that are built are covered by all those. That's what you want. You need them to be covered. Maybe as they get further out, they might not be. But to be honest with you, until they're built, I don't think we're going to be able to find out. We'll build that. So let's speed up then, because we're literally waiting for timber. In fact, what we'll do is we'll get another login set up, because it really is the main resource early on. So a lumberjack hut. Let's get it over here. We can literally rip this out in a bit once we're done with it. But for now, throw that in. Get a timber in there and run a road up to that. There we go. And just like that, we've pretty much doubled our lumberjack production. There you go, you'll see it coming down. Right, let's speed time up a little bit and get these last few houses built. Look at the bustling city of Mont Pelican. Nice. Last but not least then, we've got some trees. Eventually we're going to have more to play with, but to start off with, we've just got some basic trees. These here, basically, until we're to a point where we can afford a big old city park and all that, I'm just going to be using these trees to kind of fill in little gaps that otherwise we would have from places like that, like here, because they just add a little bit to this here, Curious Village. At the moment we're a Curious Village, and when we get to 450 we'll move up a level, which would be nice.
I feel it reflects the times.
Ah, we have a newspaper ready, so let's take a look at it.
To meet our patron is utterly humbling. If there is anything I can do, anything really, imagine it, and we can do it.
Okay, so the way this works then is the stories are pulled out because of how well you've done during the last period. So we have a new company who takes root, we're doing well, 5 happiness. -5 happiness here because we're currently losing a bit of money. We haven't got much income coming in, alright? So we can either leave it and deal with the consequences, or we can edit it, which I'll do just to kind of show you on here. And click happiness onto that one.
I'll be absolutely behind.
There you go. And now the story is you are happier than you think. It's basically it's propaganda going out there. So now we can publish that.
Of course, you know what's best.
And now obviously there are repercussions to doing this sort of thing. People will start to get a little bit annoyed with you and whatever. But yeah, that's basically the end goal. A couple of warehouses. I think another warehouse down here would probably help. Oh my god. Space is not turning around. There we go. Put that in there. Now the fish can come up to here. We're probably getting pretty full on fish anyway. You can only store 75, look. Okay, this is a way of increasing it.
So good to see you, Uncle.
Huh, okay, right. Anyway, we've got a load of timber in there, so let's just pump the brakes a second, get all these built. If there's a quick way of doing this, that'd be good if there was. Okay.
Game saved.
Game saved. That's the guy's voice, man. And the good thing about this is if it really is too far away from the pub, we can move them, basically. So let's have a look.
Life is so-so.
That one isn't covered by fire, so I'm actually going to move that to there. That one also isn't covered. Where does the fire go to? There. Right, so it's just that one there then. Okay, so we'll pull you over to there. So for now you're all okay. What about you up here? You are covered by all. Your happiness should be, yeah, good happiness. Apart from working conditions, but you know what? You're peasants, so it's what you get. Alright, good stuff. I think we're all full up of fish. So does that mean we can start selling more of it?
Good to see you, Uncle.
Drag to set trade limit. You can trade it when we've got 50 of it. Is that how that works?
Flagship awaiting instructions.
But we haven't actually got a trade route yet, right?
New orders?
So, do we have to go and find one? We haven't met anybody yet. This is where we meet people. Trade rights allow you to trade in the other party's harbour. Ah, okay. Ongoing trade brings you a reputation. I'm not 100% sure how to get trade up and running. I think maybe the thing will tell us when we get there. But for now, I guess we need to upgrade a few workers. We've got 113 farmers that we don't need right now, so we can start upgrading some of these to workers. So here we go.
You reached a new milestone.
Sure did. There we go. So now these got nice brick houses. Look at them. So eventually, you see, this becomes our sort of town centre. So I'll make that one as well. I guess. There we go. Give us 5.
Outdo yourself.
So we now got 52 workers who aren't doing anything. We can now click at workers, and we've got a whole new set of stuff that they need. So now they can. Their basic thing is that they're going to make bricks, and they need a trade union. Masters of the craft improve nearby productivity from here. Nice. Okay. Sausages, of course. What else? Small harbour. Ah, okay. Key. It's a beautification area. Sailing shipyard. A depot. Increases overall storage capacity. Right, okay, that's going to be important. Allows you to influence your harbour buildings. Right. And a mounted gun. Sales production chain. We can't even look at them yet. What else we got? Bread and church. All your necessities. Right. Clay pit. We need to put this on top of clay already that we're looking for. So that's iron there, isn't it? There was clay somewhere, wasn't there? Is it really far away? Is it that one? Ugh, it's miles away. Is that genuinely the closest clay? Well, if it is, it is. That's clay there as well. I guess we're going to have to go for this. At least we can make this a bit of an industrial area at some point. And have, what else up here? Coal. Okay, so there you go. They're going to be doing the work. Clay's going to be turned into bricks. Okay. Now, if I press space again, I swear to God. I know for a fact that she's just told you, that's why. I know for a fact that 2 bricks creating places can be looked after by 1 clay. So, the road. I was going to say, can we get a path in yet? Let's just do that. So, it's going to be up past the lumberjack, isn't it, that we go to? Ooh, no, that's a bit messy. I mean, to be honest, that's a bit messy, but I don't really want that second bridge in.
A fire broke out.
A fire broke out? Is that something we have to deal with? Where? We're on the way. Where are you going? Oh, over here. My God. Get our duty ones out as well. You get these by being happy. Population at 50, we get a 3rd set of volunteer fire brigades. They should.
Fire runs wild.
All right.
This inferno fast.
We're doing it. Look.
Assuredly.
Game saved.
Game save. What a great time to save. You have no quests because the fire has been
Like old times.
just like old times, putting out fires.
The fire has been vanquished.
There we go. Fire probability is back at low. Good stuff. Okay, so what's up with you lot?
There ain't enough of us.
There ain't enough of you. You need more workers, but we've got loads of
Don't even mind.
farmers. So let's turn some of these
No harm in a
into
bit of
workers.
fun, a bit of filth keeps the oil lit when work's waned your wick.
I beg your pardon? A few more, that one, I guess. There we go. And then we've got just enough workers to perform. It was a Stereophonics album, wasn't it?
I had a job unpicking old rope once.
So that's where the brick gets made. I feel like that should be getting put into a warehouse over here, because right now it isn't. And let's put one there then. And then the brick can get stored there. Then when we have it, clay and brick. There we go. It's already coming across the bridge. Look at that. Oh, I wonder if once we've got paved streets, we can make the bridge paved. Oh, it is a stone bridge, look, but it won't. We have to redo it, I guess. Oh, yeah. I like the idea of a stone bridge. Okay. No quests right now. Happiness seems middling. We have a few extra farmers and we don't have any extra workers. So I would say that we turn a few more farmers into workers just to kind of get ready. There we go. And
Where did you say you'd come from?
I've come from a place called Cannock in Staffordshire. Right, what about you?
My folks were farmers. Stink of manure or stink of grease makes no odds, as long as you're paid.
Okay. Potato farm's doing pretty well. Turn it into schnapps. Oh, what's this here? Hello, hello.
I'm only a cog. It's you what pulls the levers.
I'm only a cog, you pulls the levers. Drill. Equipment Trade Union. Okay, thank you.
I'm only a cog. It's you what pulls the levers.
Nap in the orchard.
Collect the gifts. Is that it?
Sure.
Oh, that's neat.
A promise kept.
Well, look, thank you.
I have discovered some inefficiencies we ought to address.
Okay. Places, masters of their craft improve nearby productivity from here. So it's quite expensive to create, but once we've done it,
Sorry, that's as low as I
does it have it has an area of influence. So this is probably better over where there's stuff getting done then, isn't it? Like here. And it's like the site office then, I guess. And it'll cover the coal one as well once we get that up and running. Have we put it the wrong way around?
I throw it in the furnace.
Yeah, we have really, haven't we? There. And then we have a road a little across it. There we go. So what do we need to build that? We need one more brick. Is that right? It was 5 brick and 25 wood. There we go. So literally one more brick coming out of there. There's about 300 people here, and they've made 4 bricks. Seriously. Seriously, make a brick. There are 2 factories making bricks. Make a brick. Okay, got that. Nice. Equip an item. Okay, so the item we just got given was one of those. Increases production, quarries, and ore wells. Okay, so there you go. So that's going to be a quarry.
Thank you.
And will the coal be a quarry as well, I guess? I don't know. Mine probably, won't it? That now increases the productivity to 102% now productivity on that. That's good. Should mean we get some bricks coming out. Good stuff. Right, I think we'll leave it there. Or not a bad start, if I do say so myself. I have no idea whether it is a bad start or not, because I've actually never played the game before, or the series, but I'm enjoying it. Like I say, quite similar to Colonists, actually, but like I say, with a bit more depth. I didn't think it was that kind of gameplay, but I'm enjoying it, and I like the options it gives you. I know later on, as we develop, there's a lot more ornament options, like big world fairs and stuff, you know, the big sort of crystal palaces and things, so really looking forward to getting further into it. But yeah, it's game saved. That's a perfect time to stop, isn't it? Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, if you're new here and you'd like to see lots more creative gaming for grown-ups, don't forget to click subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, or suggestions, you can pop them down in the comments. Fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at JontySparrow. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so over on our Geekism Discord server. You'll find the link for that in the description. Thank you very much to all of our patrons that make these videos possible through their generous support at patreon.com/geekism. And don't forget to check out our affiliate links, get yourself some cheap games, including this one, and other goodies, and support the channel while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.